What's going on, Cancer? I hope you are doing very well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for February 2022. So in this reading, we're going to take a look at some upcoming opportunities and challenges coming your way. We're also going to close off the reading with some advice from your angels and spirit guides. So you are all most definitely very welcome here in this space with me, Cancer, as we go through the reading. Thanks a lot for taking the time to drop by and check out the reading. I do really appreciate it. If you find that it resonates with you here, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. I would also really appreciate that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in to your February 2022 energy. So give me a second and we'll see what wants to come through here. As always, I'd like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Cancer. All right, let's lay out these cards and see what you got going on here, Cancer. Okay, Cancer. So interesting energy here. So let's start off for you here in your opportunity slot for February. So we have the Five of Wands, the Chariot, and also the Nine of Swords here in your opportunity. So for a lot of you guys, when it comes to your career, because it looks like you're going to be focused on that this reading, or Spirit wants us to focus on that, this is the opportunity to embrace competition, okay? Because competition is how you get yourself to the next level. So the Chariot to the Five of Wands, I sense whether it be in love or your career, you may be fearing the competition of other people, but the truth is that when you do, what you need to do and you do what spirit guides you to do, you'll eventually reach a place where the competition no longer upsets you and you're just against yourself here. So especially with the Nine of Swords here, I do sense this trepidation when it comes to a big move in your life here, Cancer. And for a lot of you, it does have to do with career. And it's almost like this imposter syndrome that's coming through. The Nine of Swords, you may be, always remember that no matter who you are, all human beings are psychology. We tend to overestimate the ability of others and downplay our own ability just because it's a survival mechanism. So realize that when you do what you do just for you, you can tap into something special. So make sure that you're not swayed from competition and realize that you're just competing against yourself at the end of the day. Okay, the Chariot also is an opportunity to get going though. You are divinely protected to move in a direction that you fear. Okay, the Chariot, you see how they are protected here. So there's something going on here though about fear, the opinions of other people. So we're gonna have to tap into it in a second. But let's go ahead and tap into your challenge row here for February, Cancer. So you have the Empress, the Star, and also the Hanged Man. Okay, so super interesting energy. This is definitely related, by the way. So this is either, for a lot of you guys, I'm sensing some of you are trying to manifest a specific someone that you're kind of in love with, but you view it as kind of a challenge. Others of you are trying to advance your career and maybe step into your life purpose. So the challenge for you is to do just that. The Empress is about claiming your right to abundance, your right to live a very easy, or not easy life, but a life that's in alignment with your true values, Cancer. So your challenge as well is the Hanged Man and the Star. So a lot of you guys, it's almost like I'm just getting this feeling like you've been building up energy for so long for whatever this big dream is that's like, because the fact that this is upsetting you guys, that you're debating whether you're good or not, the fact that you asked that question, it shows that you actually care. Okay, so in other words, like if this wasn't very important to you, you would just be like, oh, whatever, I don't even think about it. You guys, the Hanged Man to the Star, I think your guys' life is about to completely change and you don't even know it. I really feel like a lot of you are like 3 feet from gold. If you've ever heard the saying, like it's like a Chinese proverb that like, right before you are successful, the urge to quit is the biggest. So the Hanged Man to the Star, you guys are on the verge of a major wish fulfilled, a major transformation. I'm getting in abundance and career for a lot of you, but of course that leads to love. You have to know that as well in many cases. So this is your challenge. We're going to have to get into it more. But you look at this row, 5 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. You know, your spirit guides are saying here, Cancer, that you're the only one that's going to get in your own way. So we move down here to the advice from Spirit. We have the Devil and the Ace of Pentacles. Guys, there is some sort of project, whether it be a side hustle or changing careers, something to do with your life purpose that you guys are... Spirit really is calling you out here and saying, don't hold yourself back here. Don't say it's because of what other people think. You're against yourself. At the end of the day, you're against yourself. And if you can... That's how you shift from a competitive mindset to what we call a collaborative mindset, guys, Cancer. Realize that you're just against yourself. So if you, quote unquote, fail at this new venture, it's no one's business but your own business, because they can't judge you. They haven't had your life experience. Therefore, they're actually incapable of judging you because it's always a projection. They don't know the real you. So if you can switch to that you're against yourself mode, you have freedom to move wherever you want. Even if you have bad habits still, you'll at least be able to get this shit going. I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm speaking your language, Cancer, right now. Also, there's something here about relative versus absolute wealth, which I kind of want to bring to your attention. I'm not sure why, but especially in this career move that you guys got going on. If you think in terms of relative wealth, in other words, comparing yourself with other people, you'll never be happy because someone will always have more than you. But if you think about something called absolute wealth, you guys are actually probably pretty wealthy already, and you should be, you could be very like, you're in a blessed position to make this maneuver that you're going for. So what I'm saying about absolute wealth is that if you compare yourself to like a king in like the 1600s, right? They were like the top of the food chain. You actually have more power in your hands with a cell phone than a king did, right? You can get on a plane and go wherever you want. You have more absolute power or absolute wealth than a king did. It's just that you're caught up in the relative power where you're comparing yourself to other people. Focus on your absolute power. Know history. Take advantage of this and don't let anything hold you back. This, I don't know why I'm going into this like motivational rant, Cancer, but I feel like this reading is definitely for someone out there. You also have this Justice card in the advice from Spirit. So I think they're saying like luck is on your side here. You guys are going to be moving into an upward spiral for sure with the challenge. It's all about letting it land for you guys. I feel like with the 3 major arcana cards here in your challenge, this is your destiny. It's all about just letting it land. Okay, the Justice card says that karma is on your side here. Okay, so I know this is very intense in the career element type of thing, but I hope it's making sense. So let's go ahead and start clarifying a few of these cards for you, Cancer. So first card I think we should clarify, why is this 5 of Wands here for you? Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so 5 of Wands is clarified by the Innocence card in your opportunity. So this is a really good thing for you guys to know. I think it's like it's in human nature to compete with each other. It's not that we want to dominate each other, but there is like human progression comes from an innocent desire to look around yourself and improve upon the world. So you guys have a very unique thing that you're meant to bring to the world here. So don't fear like competition. You guys are just innocently doing, I think whatever you're worried about, like whether this be someone you're trying to manifest or a new job, like if it's meant for you another major arcana card here, by the way, Innocence. I think this is meant for you. It's like the Sun card. Then it's yours. If something is meant for you, then you will blow by the competition every single time for someone in love, if it's a soulmate or whatever. So that's what I think is going on here for you guys. Like, don't let the fear of competition or comparing yourself to others hold you back here, okay, in this opportunity to move forward with this Ace of Pentacles, whatever that means to you. Let's also go ahead and clarify this Nine of Swords, though, in your opportunity. So we know if there's a big opportunity to move forward with something. Seems like an organic, like authentic desire to me. But let's see, why is this Nine of Swords here in your opportunity? Maybe question your beliefs, okay, about why you can or can't do this thing. Okay, one more here. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Cancer? Okay, guys, the Nine of Swords is clarified by the letting go card. So, you guys may need to let go of a certain social, maybe a relationship. This could be a toxic relationship that you guys are holding on to that's blocking you from activating your life purpose. I definitely sense that for a lot of you. But this is about being willing to let go of something that no longer serves you, that's holding you back from moving forward with this new venture that you guys have. This is like the Empress to the Star, Hanged Man, Ace of Pentacles. That's like a beautiful adventure that you guys have in front of you, but you are going to have to let go of a relationship or clinging to something, right? The Eight of Cups here is about kind of letting go of something that still kind of has value. So this is kind of going to be a risk for you. But overall, it's one that I think you can absolutely afford to take. So let's go ahead and move down here to your challenge. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the centerpiece to your reading. Why is the Star card here in your challenge for February? Why is the Star card here for Cancer? Okay, we have a jumper. The Star card is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys have this theme of abundance, right, Cancer? You have the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. I just think there's whatever idea that you guys have, whatever business idea that you guys have for February, I just think it's really going to work out in your favor. This is something that's going to make you feel not only spiritually abundant, but also physically abundant. I am getting here, like a lot of you, because Cancers, you guys are very psychic, intuitive. Some of you may be launching like kind of like a spiritual business on the side for some of you, because the flowering card in this deck is all about like someone who's very spiritually in tune as well. So very beautiful energy here. Cancer, but for some reason it's your challenge. So realize, guys, don't have self-worth issues. You guys deserve the best. Always tell yourself that, okay? So let's also clarify this Hanged Man, though. Why is the Hanged Man here for you in your challenge? Comes right before this Ace of Pentacles, so I think you guys you know what journey you're about to go on. Could be making a sacrifice here with that letting go. Okay, yeah, the Hanged Man card is clarified by the Beyond Illusion card here. So I think for a long time you guys may have like, there's been some sort of illusion in your mind that you're not good enough for this here. I think the challenge for you in February is you guys are going to have a very deep, like almost like an identity shift on the inside. Like you guys are going to start to expand your comfort zone and know that it's almost like instead of doubting it, you guys are going to shift to the other side of the pendulum and just be so confident. But for some reason it's a challenge, but I think it's coming up for you to dive into it further, to really get to know yourself better, if that makes sense here, Cancer. So it's a very intense energy, but you're stepping into your power here is really all I can say. So let's go ahead and clarify this Ace of Pentacles in the advice position. Anything more we need to know about it, please? think you guys are learning to stand up for yourself as well. Kind of what I feel for some of you. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the guidance card, the Three of Pentacles. So this is something you guys have certainly been guided to. It's not something of the ego, it's something of the soul. Okay, Spirit has been guiding you to move in this physical direction for a long time. So whether that be, you have to know what phase you're in, Cancer, for some of you. For some of you, when you know that you have a good business idea, you go into a phase of accumulating something that Napoleon Hill refers to as specialized knowledge. Okay, before I became a tarot reader or doing anything on YouTube spiritually, I knew I had about like 5 to 7 years of studying spirituality, learning about the soul, learning about myself, going into myself deeper and deeper until I was ready to do this. So a lot of times, like, I knew when I knew what I wanted to do a number of years ago that like it would take a while for me to get the proper, bridge the proper knowledge gap. So some of you might be in a phase of early on, you know what you're going to do, you know your destiny, so you're building that comfort zone out. For others of you, though, you are going to be pulling the trigger for sure, if you've already been through that phase, if that makes sense. The Justice card here as well says that karma is on your side, I think. The Devil, though, let's clarify why this Devil card is here in your advice position from your spirit guide. Some of you could be letting go of a past life relationship, as we have the past lives card coming out. So let's go ahead and see. Give me a second. Okay, the Devil card is clarified by the Totality card. So there may be something here. It's interesting, the Five of Wands is coming out again, guys. So this could be just a reiteration from Spirit, letting you know, for some of you, if you're not dealing with one particular toxic individual, this could be a social group. Don't fear the competition of this thing you're being guided to, guys. I'm telling you, whether it be pursuing a person, the devil is an illusion. The devil is a lie. It's all in your mind. This is your guys' true power. You have free will. You have the ability to claim abundance into your life. And don't let this Five of Wands energy, it's the overall energy they're reading. You guys, the star is in the middle of the Five of Wands to the Five of Wands now. So this is healing. This is what you're healing from. So very powerful energy here, Cancer. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you want further insight on your situation, feel free to book a personal reading with me. You can find all the information on that in the description box of this video, Cancer. It's always a pleasure and an honor to work with you guys one-on-one. But either way, I'll talk to you guys next week on your next reading. I hope you have an amazing February. This is the Autistic Mystic. I'll talk to you later. Peace.